everyone, welcome to Localite Podcast, your go-to place for where to go, what to eat, and who to meet. Alamance County and all surrounding areas for the week of June 8th through the 14th. I'm your host, Tyler Smiley. We're talking Stanley Cup, baseball season, phenomenal pizza, and probably the most unique 5K you can imagine that's around here. Let's jump into it. And actually, before we get into like the calendars and all these highlights, I've had a lot of people in my life, I don't know if it's midlife crisis or something going on, but a lot of people in my life, they're just unhappy with their work. They're unhappy. And I get it. You know, life's terrible at times. But, you know, I just wanted to, like, one of the genesis of this show is we want to highlight those things. At least, you know, if you have an idea for, you know, making earrings, or if you have an idea for baking goods and you want to sell them, or you just want to like host your own 5K for a funeral, or not a funeral. If you want to do that, again, whatever you want to do. I was thinking 5K for like a benefit, but whatever. My editor is cracking up on the back end. But if you have something that you want to that use us, you know, it's bad enough that you have to create the product and then you have to also market yourself. It can be time consuming. It can be crazy. I mean, it can be fun. I mean, we have a great time building out our edits, but sometimes that's hard to do, and especially to juggle the actual thing that you're trying to do with the marketing. So if you have something that you want us to help with, you know, just give us a shout. Shoot us up on, Instagram, Facebook, send us an email, and, you know, we can help highlight it. We'll put it out there. We put it on. And the idea is, again, we want to highlight and help you guys so our listeners know what's out there. You know, that everything's getting crazy in the world and you never know what your neighbor's doing. So, yeah. And then on top of that, I just want to, big thanks for everyone that's been supporting us. You know, we've had a huge increase in, followers on Instagram, and the YouTube is, getting there as well. And then we're seeing listeners. So big thanks to you guys. Very much appreciated. But jumping into, stuff this week, let's talk Taste of the Town. Guys, the really great thing going on that I've really enjoyed. So over in McLeansville, really want to highlight these guys. It's called Pascali's Pizza. Located again in McLeansville. It's right off I-40, right on Mount Hope Church Road. Again, phenomenal pizza. The garlic bread, geez, it's like addictive. It's like crack. I honestly sometimes just want to order the garlic bread. It's phenomenal. Little cute, quaint little spot. You wouldn't expect it to be anything crazy because, I mean, it's just an average looking building on the outside, but really cute, really cool. They do homemade cheesecake, really phenomenal. I had the baklava cheesecake, stellar. So just want to highlight them. Great service, great atmosphere. If you get a shot and you're over on this way, but you don't want to go all the way to Greensboro, just stop in McLeansville. Go to Mount Hope, go Pascali's Pizza. So just want to shout out that. Great stuff. And then jumping from that, let's jump into your curated weekly calendar. This is where we selected some core things going on. It's a big week for sports. If you're a sports fan, this is probably your jam. Just continuing our conversation from last week, the Carolina Hurricanes are continuing their journey for the Stanley Cup. Game 4 is on Tuesday. Game 5, they're back in Raleigh. Game 6 on Sunday. Game 5's on Thursday. Game 6 is on Sunday. All the games so far have been electric. All by one, double overtime. This Game 3, it's nuts. Right now, the Hurricanes are down by a game. But I actually think if they stretch it to 7, I think the Canes got it. I think the Canes have it if it goes to 7. So let's go, Canes. If you're a Hurricane fan and you're, jazzed out of your mind, send us some video and we'll put it on the pod highlighting you. How long have you been a fan? How long have you been a Hurricanes fan? We want to know. We want to tell people about you. Maybe. I don't know, depending on how crazy it is. And then jumping back from hockey, going into baseball, we've got Burlington Sock Puppets. They've got 5 home games this week. 5. That's insanity. So if you miss one, you got plenty of opportunities. The season opener is on Monday, starts at 7 p.m. They're playing the Pulaski River Turtles. And then if you miss that game, They've got a game on Tuesday. They've got a game on Thursday, game on Friday and Saturday evening, all starting at 7 p.m. The advantage is if you're looking for kind of an extra kick for your baseball, Thursday's typically Thirsty Thursday, Friday and Saturday. I can't remember. But one of them has a really awesome fireworks display. So if you're looking for fireworks after the show, great for obviously family and friends. Go hit up those Friday and Saturday. But there's 5 home games. All right? You can make one. All right? I'm not wearing this hat I'm wearing it for my benefit. It's a great hat. I love it. But I'm wearing it for you, okay? Highlight. Go to 5 games. Go to 1 game out of 5, whatever. And then on Saturday, June 13th, Brews and Q's Barbecue and Beerfest from noon to 4 p.m. at the Tanger Outlets in Mebane. Join for a celebration for some mouth-watering barbecue and exciting activities for all ages. It's including, but not limited to, a mechanical bull riding competition. There's a bounce house, face painting, games, more. If you're looking for just a fun little afternoon at the mall that's not including, in addition to shopping, you guys can, get some nice beer, get some barbecue. What's North Carolina without some barbecue? The Hurricanes don't have a pig mascot for nothing. So if you want to get some good barbecue, go hit it up. And then on Sunday, June 14th, the Very Unofficial Biscuitville 5K at Stony Creek Golf Course. The event is being put on by my boy, Jake, over at Chill Extreme Run Club. One of their many electric races are being put on this year. Race starts at 10:30. You got to be there at least by 10:20 to participate. The beginning of the course starts at the Stony Creek Golf Course club shop. And then from there, you run a 1.5 miles all the way to the Stony Creek Biscuitville. From there, you're going to eat either a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit or a sausage biscuit. No water. None. No water. Eat your biscuit. And then no water, okay? Then hoof it 1.5 miles back to the golf course. Winner gets some raffles going on throughout the year. Again, Chill Extreme's doing some crazy stuff. They're doing a 5K all the time. So if you get and win this one, you get a raffle that you for the rest of the year. $5 entry for this. Hit them up. And then maybe in a future episode, we might get to talk to good old Jake at the Chill Extreme Run Club. So shout out to them. Guys, that is all we have for this week. Thank you for listening to the Localite podcast. If you like what you hear, share it with a friend. If you do follow us and everything like that, we want to thank you. But if you don't, hit us up and like us on Instagram, Facebook. We do have a YouTube. You can subscribe to that one. And if you attend any of the events or meet any of the people in this week's episode, let them know where you heard about us and where you heard about them. Well, you could tell them both, but you tell them where you heard about them from us, whatever. If you have any suggestions for events, activities, or people you'd like us to highlight, send us a message. Links to all the socials and email are below. This episode is edited by the stellar Chris Joyce. I am your host, Tyler Smiley, and you're listening to Localite Podcast. Have a great week. Bye. Full episodes of the Localite Podcast are available on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, and all available platforms. See you there.